Okay, let's see here. Let's do all of our customary stuff. Just a second, guys. And we'll get ourselves started. Oh, I forgot to change my resolution again. Okay. What do? We make sure we're working here. We make sure we're working on YouTube and Twitch. And then we pass out dog treats to keep those sons of bitches occupied. Okay, looks like we are up and running on both YouTube and Twitch. Dr. Chill, welcome back, Dr. Chill. How are things over in the UK? Sounds like you guys have had just a crazy couple of weeks over there. I hope you're doing okay. Thanks for hanging out with us, my friend. Let's play some Splatoon with you in just a moment. Next up is passing out dog treats, and then we'll get to the weed and the Splatoon. While that's happening, while I get the dog treats out, we'll turn on our Mighty, as we like to do. First thing, we'll get that cooking. We'll get some dogs rolling. Yeah, missing one. Beauty. Kick it. Dude. Down. Okay, now we've got dogs past treats. Grovel, welcome, man. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're doing well. If you're interested in playing some Splatoon with me, as always, would love to have you. No pressure, though. Yeah, Grovel, fingers crossed. That's maybe even an understatement. Who knows what happened yesterday? I tried to find out more about what IP2 was. I think it's just like another one of the seemingly quite a few alternative streaming platforms, maybe like Rumble, basically YouTube clones that you can say and do, whatever Elon Musk's hopes you be able to do on Twitter very soon, apparently. So we've got our Mighty almost done here. And Dr. Chill is about to have his bong hit. And Grovel can play for about 30 minutes. Awesome, Grovel. Well, while we're doing this, I will go ahead and get swapped over camera then. Get some time to play with you. Let me go ahead and create our room. No rush. Beautiful. And we'll do our first Mighty for Dr. Chill and Grovel here. Dr. Chill, again, thanks for hanging out with us. And Grovel, thank you so much, man, for your efforts yesterday. They were Herculean, which I think is the way you say that. I mean, it is the adjective form of Hercules. I think I grew up saying Herculean, but I think that's wrong. I think it's Herculean. Why we need to know that, I don't know. Anyways, here we go to you. Here we go. No pressure either way, Grovel. Some people really find, like, when they play with the Joy-Cons, their skills diminish quite a bit. That's not the case for me. Maybe because I have Donald Trump-sized hands that my little tiny baby hands fit just nicely on the Joy-Cons. But while I would prefer my Pro controller, I don't have that many problems with the Joy-Cons, thankfully. And welcome in. Dr. Chill, this vaporizer is the Mighty. It's made from the same people who make the Volcano, the vaporizer we use all the time here. This is one of their portable ones, as you can see. Thanks for playing with me, Grovel, by the way. Super appreciate you taking that half hour you have. Oh, I didn't know you could shoot that dart thing out of the air. Oh, let's see if I can do it again. Yes, you... That's neat. Didn't realize that until just now. I feel like they're coming from both sides on me. Ah, Grovel, you're rocking the blob lobber now. Oh, I didn't prove its usefulness there, but boy, do I love it. The new weapon that I have died to, I'd say far and away the most, is the Crash Blaster. Or the Splooshomatic. One of those two. Ooh, boy, we've got some distance to push here. But I think right now is going to be a decent moment. Oh, crap! They're everywhere, Grovel. I got one! Oh, man! Nicely done, Grovel. Oh, that dude has some great gear, too. Uh-oh. Oh, fucking hammer, dude. Behind you, Grovel, hammer, dude! Well, I got one of them. It is possible. It is possible we can do this. Well, less likely. My bad there. Well, now pretty impossible, but you know, we gave that one a real effort. I have no complaints with that game. We really, I didn't feel like we got demolished. I didn't feel like played poorly. They just outplayed us. First game jitters, all those things. I'll get some more weed in me. We'll all get better. Riri asks, do flower vapes get you more stoned, or is it simply a flavor thing? Hello, Kriya the Great. Thanks for hanging out with us on Twitch, playing some Splatoon. And, guys, look what I've done. I am such a hero. I've done it again. I guess I never tested to make sure that works. It looks like it didn't. But I have a backup. That's how good I am. No, it didn't work. Holy shit. Oh my god. If you want to play some Splatoon, you can add me on, there's my friend code. Be happy to play with you. Okay. Let's get our head in the game here. Kriya says they have to wait until Christmas to get Splatoon 3, and it's driving them crazy. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kriya. Hopefully, 2 months until Christmas just fly right by. Or maybe you can get a sick Black Friday deal somewhere and push up that timeline. Not that Nintendo stuff really ever goes on sale. Which is, not to be a buzzkill. Christmas, not that far. Well, Grovel, this one looks like it's going quite a bit better for us, thankfully. Well, would have preferred to survive, but at least I took him with me. And looks like you guys are holding it down just fine. Okay. I'm gonna clean up our base a little bit while you guys are just demolishing them over at their place. Almost got me. Barely made it out of that one alive. I think there's one above me. Oh man, that is not good for poor Orange. This is about as bad as it gets, really. Oh my god, nicely done, blue team. This is one to put on the refrigerator next to your straight A report card. Holy hell. Congratulations. Oh yes, Dr. Chill. Oh my god, looks like we've got not our trolls from yesterday, but a new kind of a vulgarity. Just some classic disgusting spammers. Girl69.xyz. Not very subtle. Excellent game, Grovel. I'm going to try to go to my channel here and mod up some game, Grovel. My bad. Dr. Chill. Would you like to be moderator? Oh shit, I almost forgot to hit keep going. Grovel, holy Christ, showing me up and showing me how to use a bucket like a pro. Grovel going 7-2, saying to my 5-1. And he goes ahead and he gets a 9-16. Congrats to our friend Grovel, and congrats to the whole blue team on an excellent victory. Nicely done. Thank you so much, Dr. Chill. I really appreciate you helping us out there. Grovel would normally be taking care of it. Just wham bam, thank you, man. But he's got to help me win. As you can see, he's got to carry my ass here. All right, let's do this. And then I promise a volcano bag after this one. Oh, mother of a ten of missiles. Bravo, I think I might have killed you, buddy. And if that's the case, I'm so sorry. I think I brought my 10 missiles to your party, and got you killed in my, collateral damage. Not the first time I've done that to somebody. Never fun, though. So sorry if that's the case. Oh, here come those 10 missiles again. Crap. I was going to say, I'm not sure if they're that much better than us. And I think they just keep getting on the right side of some lucky splats, but that might be the wrong instinct. They might be way better than us. We're only halfway through, so we have plenty of time to turn it around and prove me wrong. Not going to help if I decide to run directly into somebody's bazooka missile. By the way, my heuristic for gauging whether somebody is good or not is just simply if their gear has all 3 little ability chunks already filled out, and if the majority of those chunks filled out are matching. I think, oh man, these people have played a lot, and they must be good. It's a very weak heuristic. Oh, I really wanted to kill them, thank God. Dumb. Sorry, Grovel. Looking like we're on the right side of a push right now. Hopefully I don't immediately die. Oh no! Oh, it is close. I think they're gonna get it, but miracles, something. Do you believe in them? Hockey, movies. Kurt Russell. Or fart. One Pump Chump! Welcome back, One Pump Chump. So good to see ya. Thanks for hanging out with us. You just saw a heartbreaking loss here, but Grovel, we all had a rough one that round, my friend. They were, in fact, I think, better than us. Ooh, yikes. I don't think I have the fresh fish outfit, Rhea, unfortunately. Grovel, if it's okay with you, I'm going to hit stop and do the volcano bag. Unfortunately, I know that kicks us out of our room for the moment, and I know you don't have long, but I will remake our room right now, if you would like to join us, and I will get the volcano going moments after. Cool. All right, I'm going to swap cameras over while we're doing this. Ah, well, cool. Perfect timing then, Grovel. Who needs to change his gear. Priya, I'm curious. Are you a Splatoon? Did you play Splatoon 2? Or are you still playing Splatoon 2? Or have you never played any of them and this is the one you want to jump in on? Because of you, I'm curious what kind of population is still out there for Splatoon 2. Ah, you answered. You're playing Salmon Run in Splatoon 2. Well, no rush, Grovel. You go ahead and play your next match. I'll wait for you. That's totally cool with me. And I'll mess around with my gear and do ourselves a bag here for our good friend One Pump Chump, who we haven't seen in a while. This one's for you. Kriya asks, what's in the bag? Sinful things, Kriya. Sinful things. Well, that's sinful things if you're under the age of whatever your municipality says you should be. Neuroscience says distressingly 25, which is one of those things that's like, oh, Jesus, if that is true, I do have to, reassess some of my feelings about weed, but outside of that, unsinful and just purely pleasurable and for some people medicinal things. I'm putting on gear. Is that what I'm here to do? Yes, I'm a gear man. I'm going to leave my camera like this. Well, One Pump Chimp says he will do a bong to celebrate. Well, thanks, man. Glad we could share this together. Dr. Chill says he was 21 when he started for medical benefits and recreational. Totally coincidentally, I'm going to swamp back over here. Kriya says, wait, isn't weed illegal? Or am I crazy? Well, you're certainly not crazy, Kriya. Really, no matter where you are in the world, it is understandable why you would be confused about the legality of weed. It's confusing everywhere. If you're in... I can't remember now what percentage of Americans live in states where it is recreationally legal, but it is if not I don't think it is yet a majority, but it is approaching it thanks to states like California and New York. So it is not illegal, but if you live in other places in the United States, it still very much is. Although, you will no longer go to federal prison for it, although you could still go to state prison for it. Again, see, very confusing, unnecessarily so, and just leads to bad outcomes for many people for really no purpose other than making some cheap political points. Kriya says that they're in Scotland. I'm so sorry. Kriya, my bad. I didn't realize you were one of our Scottish friends. We actually have a lot of folks from Scotland who come and watch and hang out with us. And a lot of fans from the UK writ large, including Dr. Chill, and I think One Pump Chump as well are both from the UK, if not Scotland. Grovel's back, readying up, starting with this crew. Gonna have some more success here. Kriya, if I was a betting man, and I am if the odds are very stacked in my favor, I would bet that the United Kingdom will have legalized cannabis pretty soon. After Joe Biden said, hey, let's finally vacate all those federal weed crimes and let's talk about getting this rescheduled. Germany was like, us first. And that's the way these things usually go. Cultures are, they wait for somebody. It's often the United States for good and bad to make the first step, and then many people follow in suit, especially when they see that there are no adverse societal effects for doing so. I would have said until 6 years ago, and then especially 2 years ago, that the UK is smarter than the US in every way, and therefore will do it more quickly. But, well, as we all know, there have been some really questionable things happening, unfortunately, for many folks in the UK, which, as an American, I can empathize, but... I think we're looking pretty right now, green team. I got a random guy, don't even know where he was. Bummer for you, player. Holy shit, what a nice splat from Monica TTV. And Purple is using this as their moment for a valiant push. Had a big old section of the base not finished that I'm going to run out and do here. And then I'll try to help out as best as I can. Oh, no, no, no. I let him get us. 2 of us. That may do it. Ooh. Probably should not have come in. No. I'm so sorry. I've made some very, very catastrophic mistakes here at the end. It is possible. We can do this, green team. I don't have time to make any more mistakes. Untrue. Oh boy. That one was brutal. I'm so sorry, Grovel. Yikes. We were winning handily for the first half, and then it fell apart catastrophically. I think I died 4 times in the last 45 seconds. Hard to come back from that. So what we need, Grovel, is some weed. Will really help us improve, I think. My bad, team. Oh, that's not a bad chunk. Paris on our team was so mad they just threw the switch out the window and said, I'm out of here. Oh boy, oh no, we got some other terrible people here in chat. Unless I really misconstrued the meaning of that word. Thank you so much, guys. Kriya says all their Octo friends have disappeared. Well, maybe they're all in Splatoon 3, waiting for your glorious return. Kriya asked, what effect does weed do for people? Great question, Kriya. And I think the answer is going to be as diverse as the people who smoke it. Maybe a simpler way of saying that is everybody's going to have a different reason and a different effect, way that weed sort of manifests on them. Of course, there are some big, large, not necessarily stereotypes, but broadly true things. It's a mild euphoric. It's a appetite enhancer. Those are all very clinical descriptions, I guess. For me, Kriya, weed makes things even more interesting. I'm a person who's easily fascinated by stuff. I just love pretty much, I don't know, a fun way, or a unstupid way to say, man, I just love learning about every dumb little thing. I'm just an easily fascinated person. Anything can interest me, and weed makes things even more interesting, I think, in all kinds of ways. It can make familiar things more novel. It can make buttholes. Also, wow, that is some impressive gear from the dude who just bazookaed me. Got a guy above us, also with the hammer. I'm gonna try to sneak towards their base. Oh, and I found a bunch of them. Oh shit! I'm still alive! I cannot believe I survived. There were a lot of people looking for my scalp there. Well, holy shit! You got robbed, booty shaker. Come on, yellow team. I think we can do this. This would be an amazing comeback if we pull this off. Well, am I prematurely celebrating? Am I throwing my arms up and I'm going to look at all this? Yes, I am. That's exactly what just happened. Boy. Yeah, I was prematurely celebrating for sure. Yikes. Sorry. Sorry. So sorry. Grovel. I really thought we had that one. I was spending too much time in their base and not enough time looking out for our own. That's okay. We got him this time. Pass the J says, hey man, I watched your videos before. First time watching you live. Much love. Well, thanks, Pass the J. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate the very kind words. And hope you're having a good Friday afternoon. I certainly know I am playing some Splatoon here. Ooh, Kevin Koopa and Lil Lexus, some very high scores on both teams. Riri asks, how much is an ounce where you live, Wheats? Like the cheapest? Great question, Riri. The cheapest, I see, this would be like at a dispensary, not using a gray market solution or going to like weed maps and finding some bulk, pricing method, which you can do all of that. And a lot of that will help reduce the price if you're willing to do some legwork. But the cheapest I've ever seen an ounce is $80. And it was not the worst quality weed that I had ever tried. Not even close. That is not common. I would say the common price for like a bottom shelf ounce here would be somewhere more like 120, 140 bucks. Well, I don't know what I was thinking I was going to do there, but didn't work out so well. Kriya, when you get your copy of Splatoon 3 for Christmas, you'll have to show me some Salmon Run. I need to do it. I've been meaning to try it. Salmon Run is the co-op mode within Splatoon, much beloved co-op mode that I have not yet tried. That's in addition to a single player and a collectible card game also in here. Both of those I have also not tried. Behind you, Grovel! Oh, they're up on that bridge. At least two of them, I think. Can't believe I got them. Sorry, Brandy. Oh, crap. Sniper! Don't think these guys are very good. They did find... Oh, wow. No, they're gonna beat us. I was spending too much time just having fun at their base, trading some kills, not paying attention to what's going on behind me, which is always a bloodbath. I'm so sorry, Pink Team. I I gotta get my head in the teamwork aspect of this. I'm always out on my own little world of paint. Look what happens. Still a great game, but wow, it was hard to believe that map when I saw it. Greta says, Grovel unfortunately has to bounce, but he's going to be able to hang out with us and chat for a little bit longer, which is great to hear. So glad you're still going to be hanging out with us, Grovel. Thanks for playing with us, man. Super appreciate it. It's always so much fun to play with everybody who we can play with viewer-wise, but especially it's always super dope to get a chance to play with you, and appreciate you making the time. Okay. I'm feeling cautiously optimistic here. I've got my neglected bag of weed. First time I die, we'll do a nice big hit. It was very quick. Modern Warrior, that metalhead. Nice kill by Rose Gold up there. Grovel, if you're still out there in chat, curious if you, I can't remember if you said for sure or not you were, if you did pick up Bayonetta 3, and if you did, what you think so far? Okay, so I've been deceived in the past where I thought we were winning right in this exact position, but while we weren't paying attention, they snuck behind us and won the whole kit and caboodle. It doesn't appear to be the case, but oh, there's one trying to sneak up this way right now. Oh man, it is close. We're looking good. I unfortunately died right before I got my nice rain cloud of death. Still a little bit left here in the base that's worth grabbing for a few seconds. Oh, actually there is a lot left here. Got lucky. Okay, I think we've got it. Woo! Nicely done. Grovel's picking up his copy of Bayonetta 3 tomorrow. Hottest, most exciting action game going. Thank you to whomever did whatever that my software is not showing me. If you subscribed or whatever, I wish I knew what it was. I heard a sound that says, hey, somebody did something cool. But I don't know what it is. Thank you very, very much, whoever that was. All right, well, let's keep the magic going. Wow, that was a good, close game. Those are some close scores. They lost because of Octo on their team, it seems pretty definitively, with a 4.95. Also, they had somebody with a 5.37. Those are not great scores. I did see H Ghosts. Thank you so much for subbing. That's very, very, very kind of you. Super appreciate it. And thanks for the words of encouragement as well. We'll pass the J. Also, thank you so much too. We'll have to do a nice volcano bag after this one for our friends Pass the J and H Ghosts. We got 3 blobbers in this match. 3 people flinging shit from their toilet guns. I love it. I didn't see the blobs. I heard the blobs. Come to me, Daddy Moist. I'll always be a safe place for you, Daddy Moist. As long as I can keep saying your name, Daddy Moist. What a great name. Well, guys, I am legitimately a little nervous, kind of intimidated, a little, maybe you could even say, terrified. I have tickets tonight to go to the kind of rowdiest theater in Long Beach, to go see the kind of quasi-viral C-tier horror phenomenon called Terrifier 2 in theaters tonight. I've never seen Terrifier 1. I hadn't heard of either of them until about a week ago when I started hearing reports of more and more movie theaters doing screenings of this movie because lots of people have been seeing it and passing out in theaters. Which I'm always suspicious of as, like, that just seems like, you know, marketing buzz to me, but from other sources I heard that this movie is really, really fucked up. In a fun way, but fucked up. And I am not I love horror movies, I love horror experiences, but I'm not a super gore hound, especially the intensely completely over the top stuff, or, you know, not a Hannibal Holocaust fan, or even things modern like Suspiria, where it's just so absolutely over the top with bodies being riven and mutilated. And I think that's what this movie Terrifier 2, again, never seen Terrifier 1, is supposed to be. It's a movie about a ghost clown that kills a lot of people in awful ways. But it's a comedy, though, so it's a, you know, it's horrendously violent and over the top and completely brutal, but tongue-in-cheek. I'm actually a little, like, kind of worried. The older I get, the more squeamish I get around blood. If I was in college or high school, I would be so excited, but sometimes in some movies, especially certain body parts or certain actions, man, can make me lightheaded, and I'm afraid I'm gonna pass out in this movie theater in this raucous crowd tonight. But if so, I'll be you know, part of their marketing campaign. Movie is called Terrifier 2. Never seen Terrifier 1. Don't even know what it's about other than a clown. And I'm kind of intimidated. But I'll be sure to let you know how it goes next week. It hopefully will be a fun experience. And not... I don't know. It's got me a little on edge. But I am gonna go see this, as I said, at the, like, rowdiest kind of most what's a fun way to describe the theater there? A crowd that's usually very enthusiastic about the movies they go to see. So I'm hoping it's going to be a packed crowd of people screaming a lot. I've had a slow start. Oh, shit, I forgot. I promised to do a bag for our friends. I'll do it after this game here. Get caught up on chat. Oh no, not the Booyah Bomb! I barely survived that one. Got the drop on me. Ooh, we are getting destroyed right now. I'm gonna go to our base, clean up some of this here while I've got an opportunity. And then I can just hope that things get better out there in the middle while I'm gone. Just stick my fingers in my ears and just pretend like the situation's gonna get better, which it looks like it has. See? Ignore your problems. Uh-oh. Getting to a missile. Ooh. What a scrum there in the end. Proud of you, blue team. This is going to be our opportunity to take a little bit of a break. Do another bag for our friends. Oh, Misty. Hello, Misty. Thanks for hanging out with us. I missed you too in chat. I've been so myopic on Splatoon here. Ask the J, H Ghost, and Misty, who can't spell her name correctly. Thanks for hanging out with us. Let's do a little bit of a pause. We hit stop is what we do. I know how to do this. We'll swap our camera here. And then we will grab ourselves our third bag, I believe. Fourth. Roll the tape. Halloween. It's the spooky season. We keep talking about that over and over again. We're gonna go see Terrifier 2. Don't know anything about it other than it's supposed to be very, very intense. I keep promising I'm going to talk to you about scary books. And let's do that while we are doing this bag for Misty, Past the J, and H Ghosts. I almost had it. Some excellent, let's say, non-Stephen King horror fiction that you can enjoy if you're a fan of the reading. Want to get something in spooky this season. I know I've recommended this many times in the past, and it's not even really helpful, but legitimately, I think truly the scariest thing I have ever read, and I've read quite a bit of horror literature, a lot over the years. But I think the scariest thing I've ever actually read is not the whole text, but the story within the story of the experimental novel House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. I hope I said that name. I think I butchered it. It is talked about here on stream a bunch. It is a much celebrated, beloved experimental novel, meaning it is not told any way traditionally. It is scrawled on like the back of photocopied napkins and receipts, and it sort of drifts in and out of genres, and there's a lot of interesting, weird stuff going on with it. However, most of that is on the periphery, and the book is focused around this story within a story called the Navidson Accord. You call this cosmic horror, and this Navidson Accord is this seemingly huge thing that happened in history that, for whatever reason, our narrator cannot find any record of, but yet people like Oprah talk about it, and it's all weird. The Navidson Accord, this thing that happened that nobody seems to remember, is this family moved into a house, and after they've been there for a bit and they were doing some work on the house, the patriarch of the family measures the outside of the house, and then has to do something and goes inside and has to make the internal measurement as well, assuming to find it, like half an inch smaller than the outside, but instead finds it to be a 1/4 inch larger in the internal dimensions of his house than the external. And then thus begins a descent into total madness. It is, I think, the scariest thing I've ever read. The whole book is wonderful, but I often wish they could extract just that story and adapt it in some other way, especially with the resurgence of cosmic horror and people really liking the idea of being scared of things that a mind can't understand. And that is House of Leaves in a nutshell. So let's do this bag. Another great horror piece of fiction that I will recommend is The Terror from Dan Simmons, and unfortunately an asshole human being who at one point in his life was an excellent both horror and sci-fi author. Actually, I knew him from horror for years and years and years. Read a lot of his stuff, never knew his sci-fi stuff, and many years later, finally read his sci-fi book, Hyperion, and I think it's the greatest sci-fi ever. That's neither here nor there. We're talking horror. So check out the appropriately named The Terror from Dan Simmons. It is a historical novel, heavily fictionalized, about the real event of two ships that go missing in the Arctic, two British ships that go missing in the 19th century. And then Dan Simmons gives us a fictionalized account as to what might have happened in those Arctic ships, the Terror and the Erebus. One of those ships is literally called the Terror. That's a true historical fact. Why you would do that, I don't know. What's great about that is AMC made a very good adaptation of that book 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. It doesn't get talked a lot about anymore, but it is excellent. Both are highly recommended. The Terror from Dan Simmons. Read it or watch it from AMC. You pick. Later, Grovel, I'm so sorry I missed your goodbye. I would love to be able to play some more with you this weekend. Thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry I missed you. Priya asked, did I know if there's a thing called Splatoween? No. I'll have to Google it. That sounds delightful. Dr. Shill says, I want one of those volcano bongs, man. Like this volcano, or is there a actual bong that is volcano-like in its usage? Either way, I'd love to share a volcano bag with you if you're ever across the Atlantic Ocean and then another many thousands of miles across the United States. Maybe a greater distance than the actual travel from the UK to the east coast of the US. I don't know. Surely not. Kriya says that they love Coraline. Well, Kriya, I have some good news for you. The director of Coraline and The Nightmare Before Christmas, Henry Selick, is that his name? Am I getting that? That sounds like not correct. But that dude just had a brand new, I have not seen it yet, but it's supposed to be quite good, new movie, very similarly styled to both of those, The Nightmare Before Christmas and Coraline, that just released on Netflix, and it was co-written by Jordan Peele of Nope and Us and the big one, the best one that I can't remember the name of. So you might want to check that out if you're a big fan. Misty asked if I am a fan of Splatoween or if I've heard of it. No, I wish I, fill me in. Splatoon, I was going to say they can have some Halloween colors, but orange and black are traditional. I don't think you want black paint, but maybe. It's going to be the Halloween Splatfest. I didn't know there was going to be one. I thought there wasn't going to be another one until the middle of November. Well, that's cool. H Ghosts. Oh, sorry. One Pump Chump asks 2 questions back to back. Have I ever played Rocket League? And have I ever seen Shutter Island? Yes to both. I would say I'm an extremely casual Rocket League player and that I probably play, every couple of months I'll play a couple of games or so. Sometimes just with my wife, sometimes with some friends online. Not any good, truly dreadful, but familiar enough with Rocket League. And then have I ever seen Shutter Island? I've not only seen it, I've also read it. And I can tell you, you don't need to do both. I think it's almost identical, like word for word. I had read it years before the movie came out. I read a lot of Dennis Lehane stuff in high school and stuff and liked his thing and read his horror book, Shutter Island. And then Martin Scorsese decided to do an adaptation with Leo. Dennis Lehane, if you didn't know, the dude doesn't traditionally write horror. He writes a lot of gut-punching type fiction. He's the author of books like Gone Baby Gone and Mystic River, I think. That's him. And now he wrote the show Blackbird on Apple TV very recently. Also wrote Shutter Island, the novel. Fun movie, fun book. Really enjoyed it at the time. If you like that psycho drama kind of stuff, a movie that I have mixed feelings for, but some people love. It is a very divisive movie. You might want to check out Gore Verbinski's A Cure for Wellness from like 2016, 2017. A very similar kind of movie, especially if you really enjoyed the more psychological elements of Shutter Island. Maybe check that one out. So again, it's called a great title, I think, A Cure for Wellness. Dr. Chill says that he has seen Gone Baby Gone. Great film. Totally agreed. Great movie. And it's, as I said, as you pointed out, the same author, the guy who wrote the book. It's the same guy who wrote Shutter Island. All right. We've done our bag there. Let's get back to the splatooning. Thanks for being patient, everybody. Bria, good question. We're going right back right now. Here we go. Appreciate the patience. Let's keep up that winning streak. Pops the J says, that film cracks me up. Carpe Buy welcome. It looks like we've got 2 folks hanging out here with, at least in the tiny little JPEG I can see, maybe 2 Bugs Bunny avatars. Welcome, welcome. Pass the J. What film were you referring to that cracks you up? I am pretty high, and I don't remember what one we were talking about. Bria gives us the bad news. There will be no Splatoween this year. That is bad news, man. I want to vote on more dumb things like, what kind of stuff should you have for camping? Entertainment, food, or gear? Or what's your favorite starter Pokemon? Having trouble making it up that jump. Just barely got him. That was embarrassing. Why was I trying to shoot him through a bubble shield? It might be because I'm high. Thank you so much, Master Chief, for giving us the bubble shield. I don't think we would have that if it weren't for Halo 3. Unless somebody's going to be able to prove me wrong, I think the originator of the concept of a deployable round cover, temporary cover, that can be deployed at strategic moments to turn around a seemingly desperate situation. Well, Shart, I really... Oh, my lord. Spoon, I'm coming to you, Spoon. Oh my god, I'm still alive. Oh, that is embarrassing. Maybe not as embarrassing as the overall board, which was more humiliating than embarrassing. Let's see, are we gonna go... We went over the quoted 29%. We got ourselves 32. So it's been worse, but gonna have to lick our wounds from that one. That one hurt. Oh, look how dapper those guys look right there. 3 in a row, all with the same emote, all with the same fly jacket. Really proving their teamwork there, I think. We tried, guys. We really tried. Ah, the J says Pineapple Express. I missed the point where we moved to some Pineapple Express. My total bad. Also love Pineapple Express. And also still very weird that that is the director of the Halloween trilogy. David Gordon Green. Oh man, Pineapple Express, what a delightful movie. What a delightful... I remember seeing it in theaters with a bunch of stoners. I was not consuming weed at the time. I saw it opening night with a bunch of people who were very high, even though I was not, and loved it a lot. Although I think James Franco is maybe now persona non grata. Which, damn. Fucking James Franco, man. Alright. Wounds licked. Let's have ourselves a more successful game. It would be hard to have a less successful one. Oh, and looks like we've got ourselves yet another racist hanging out with us. Holy shit, not dead. I thought for sure I was a goner. Oh, damn it. Looking close. Totally attainable for us right now. Come on, Purple. We got this, guys. Ooh, they sandwiched me. They got me from both sides. I'm still feeling optimistic. Okay, looking good. Shart, didn't know he was there, but at least he's dead. We've got two of us out. Maybe I shouldn't go to them. It feels like I often die when I do. Let's just take the few seconds. Damn it. Oh no. Hang in there, Spoon. Thank you, Spoon. If we win this one, Spoon is the real MVP. Fuck Forks. That'll help. I have no idea. I hadn't had an opportunity to check. The fact that I saw two guys spawning to me at the last 5 seconds doesn't bode well. I don't think so. No. We really tried. Paul, Jeffrey, welcome, Paul. Thanks for hanging out with us. Ooh, Paul's got an octopus for his avatar. How appropriate in our game of Squid and Octo Kids. We give it our all, Purple. Can't be upset with our effort there. I can be upset with my doo-doo selection of gear. Maybe this is our time to go ahead and reassess our gear situation. Whoops, I went and picked the wrong thing. Screw gear. Back to the game. Ooh, that wasn't my best game. Sorry, Purple team. Red team, by the way, or orange, whatever you want to call that color, had a guy going 1,600 That's about as high as I've ever seen. Only seen scores that high maybe 4 or 5 times. When you see something like that, you don't feel quite as bad. They had a guy really, really playing his heart out. Paul says he loves this game. Well, Paul, would you like to play with us? Look how good I can be about that, Paul. I can even send you my friend code with no hands. Fingers crossed. I hit the button before I said it, and it looks like the macros failed. So I'll just do it this other way. Thanks for hanging out with us, Paul. Love your octopus avatar. Your brain is in your arms. Or your arms are 8 distinct brains. You're a cool creature. Oh, it would have been nice to have killed him. Ah, the Sploosh-O-Matic! We were talking earlier. That's the gun that I would say most frequently turns me into squid food. Squid food? That would imply that these people are cannibals. Just fish food. Got the guy with the hammer with some lucky splats. I'll take it. Mama taught me not to look no splat horse in the mouth. My mom was also a piece of shit, though. Damn it. All right, green team, we've still got this. It looks like... Oh, man. Brutal back deaths. I'm still feeling optimistic, though. I saw you hiding there in your corner, sir. Oh my god, nice job from Otaku. Ah, man. Killed by an Otaku. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Oh my god. Dumb. I just absent-mindedly went right out there. Wasn't even thinking about it. Of course I was gonna go to my death. I don't think we pulled it through. Oh, man. We tried, though. We tried at the last second. I'm proud of us for at least staging a bit of a comeback. You could have believed, you could have imagined if the game continued for another 10 seconds, we might have pulled it out. Probably not. But if you have a very vibrant, very powerful, some would even say maladaptive imagination, you could theoretically, possibly, maybe, so sorry, green team, yikes, conceive of a situation where we might have won if the game went on 10 more seconds. But you would have to have, you know, a J.R.R. Tolkien level of imagination. Anyways, let's use this as an opportunity to really, really lick our wounds. That was 2 nasty ones in a row. It's at the bottom of my team. Let's do one final bag. That's all my oven's got left in it. Let's reassess. Let's do some gear. Let's hang out. Let's go through some chat. And we'll come back fresh, ready to dominate in just a few moments. I'm going to swap our cameras over here. Inflate ourselves a bag. Which, Paul, Jeffrey, this bag will be for you. Paul asks if I'm playing on PC or console. Well, this is on Switch. It is exclusive to Switch, being a Nintendo game. But I am streaming it through my PC, as the Switch is the only console that does not have any kind of inbuilt streaming capabilities. Not that I think many people actually stream their games from their consoles themselves, unless, especially if you do it seriously, it's much easier to do it. I guess it is easier to do it directly from a console, from your Xbox or PlayStation or whatever. But if you want to have a decent microphone and camera or whatever, it's much easier to run a capture card through your PC. If you didn't know, that's how it works. That is how it works. Dr. Chill says, "Oh, well, later, Dr. Chill. Sorry, I missed you. Thanks for hanging out, man. Always a blast to see you. Hope things continue to go well for you. And you have a great weekend." Past the J's enjoying himself a spliff as One Pump Champ is packing a bowl. Awesome, guys. This bag we'll share together. Kriya says, "Am I the only one here who doesn't smoke weed?" No judgment, Kriya. We love to have people here who smoke weed, don't smoke weed, whatever kind of way you like to enjoy your time. We're always happy to be here to have a nice, rambling, increasingly incoherent place to hang out and hopefully have a good time. Again, probably just knowing the focus of the channel I have on YouTube, which is about weed, actually. I review a lot of cannabis products on YouTube and sometimes play video games for fun on that same channel. That's why there seems to be a lot of people here that smoke weed. It doesn't probably say that on Twitch anywhere. But I hope you don't feel alienated at all. We're so glad you're here hanging out, even if you're stone cold sober. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do this bag for our friends. Oh, Nasty Nathan, welcome, by the way. Thanks for hanging out again. Kriya says, "What do you think of DJ Octavio? Is he the one providing our tunes? If so, he's got a very even taste. I feel like I hear the same thing over and over and over and over again. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. At least it is vaguely pleasant." Sneed says, "I love seeing the Gumby on the shelf." Sneeds, it's weird that you say that because I'm not sure that I have a Gumby on my shelf, but it's weirder that you say that because I used to have a Gumby on a shelf. But I don't think, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think I've got a Gumby over there. That stuff on the shelf, it really could use a rotating out. Sunfire Scales, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us, and Sneeps as well. Didn't know if I said hello. Thanks for hanging out with us both, guys. Sunfire Scale says, yo, I had a question about some Delta 8 gummies I got from a company called Treehouse. They have Delta 8, THCO, and HHC. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm curious. Do you have any opinion on these? Unfortunately, Sunfire. Oh, Sage! Welcome back, Sage. Oh my God, Sage, guys, is maybe our oldest, longest time fan that buddy person who hangs out with us on stream from way back when. We're talking like 2017, 2018. Sage, how have you been doing, man? So glad to see you. Digging the new name. But unfortunately, Sage / Sunfire, I don't have the best advice to give you or knowledge basic work off of. I have never actually tried any of them. Delta 8 or any of the many now close variants thereof. There's this arms race seemingly of making synthetic weed that, skirts many legalities. So I can't speak at all to THCO or HHC. If anybody in chat would love for you to share your experiences with us. But Sage, I have talked to many people who have tried Delta 8. Both people who have tried Delta 8 and Delta 9 THC, who have a ready supply of both, and then also people who only really have access to Delta 8. Those who have Delta 8 say it's definitively better than nothing. Like there is something psychoactive to it. It is not it is not all in your head that you are experiencing THC or Delta 9 like THC symptoms. But the people who have access to both, who've tried Delta 8 and then, of course, regular Delta 9 weed, the term I have heard it described most frequently is diet weed. Like, some people also say it's like flower that is half CBD and half THC, where it has that sort of profile, and those kind of psychological effects. So less of the psychoactive stuff, more of the analgesics, relaxants, but not totally missing the stuff you expect from Delta 9. But unfortunately, that is not from the horse's mouth. Is that the animal? I hope. I've not tried it, so I don't know for sure, but I have heard that from many people, that it is worth it if you have nothing else around, but it is not exactly equivalent to Delta 9 THC. Sneeps. Oh my God, Sneeps. Yes, there is the Gumby. Holy shit, thank God. Oh my God, Sneeps. Shit. You know my bookshelf better than I do. I'm so high. Thank you, Sneeps. My bookshelf, I would describe it as a little bit try hard. It took me a long time to come up with that. Anyways, let's finish this bag. I got a lot of the Hulk there. I got a dick butt. I've got a toilet. I've got a Jesus. It's a real menagerie of manure. A real collection of garbage and literal shit, figuratively. Hi. All right, let's finish this bag and go play ourselves some Splatoon. Sorry, guys. I am so sorry about literally forgetting that I have a Gumby there. My bookcase is really anemic. I don't really read many physical books. I mostly go to Papa Bezos for those, unfortunately. I double dip with Papa Bezos. I read them Kindles and I listen to them Audibles. All Papa Bezos products. So, and I tend to give away a lot of books. I don't hold on to them super long. I usually, if somebody will take them from me, I will give them away, hoping that they will read them. What am I doing here? I'm playing some Splatoon, switching back over here. Nasty Nathan's gonna go pee in the shower. Excellent way to conserve water, Nasty Nathan. You live true to your title, and you help ameliorate the drought conditions. Nasty Nathan, a true people person. Something. I am so sorry. I am extremely high. I need to get focused, and the only way to do that is with some Splatoon. Yeah, here we go. Sunfire Scales says, thank you, brother. Always great to stop by. I plan to stay away from these new synthetic compounds. The gummies were a gift, but I'll probably wait until more research comes out. Thank you. Well, thank you for the kind words, and again, sorry I couldn't be more help. I would say that Sunfire Scales / Sage, prudence is a wise thing here. Nobody knows about the effects of any of these compounds. We all assume they're relatively safe, but they're often made by people who don't have anything other than a quick profit motive at heart, and they are obviously not, they don't have anybody inspecting them to make sure that they have what they are advertised inside. Yeah, I think being cautious about them is totally wise. Holy shit! Just Poggin. Didn't even know he was there. Gave him some bubbles to the face.
Oh god! No!
Tracked me down with his Trizooka. I thought I was gonna be sneaky and hide. But he saw right through my bullshit. And, delivered me a... Oh, crap! Almost got stuck on that glass where you can't turn into a squid. I know you're out there, dude. Please don't kill me. All right. I think we're ahead if we're...
Oh god!
It looks like we're past the midpoint, our team here. Got one on the bridge above us. Let's see if I can go... Oh no! Oh no! We are still slightly ahead, but they are swarming in fast. Hopefully I don't get killed right at the bat. There's still enough time to matter. Fingers crossed. I think we've got it, guys. Surely that's going to be it for us. Excellent job. Green team, there we go. One Pump Chump says, I'm always listening to something while I do my studies/game. Helps me relax more. One Pump Chump, I'm the same way. I'm always listening to an audiobook or a podcast while doing things, whether it's walking my dogs, driving to and fro, wherever. Ooh, I'm not sure what that was. Did I just get a star? I think that's what that was. We'll have to roll back the tape later. Not sure what fun little noise that was. It showed a little something happening. Keep going. Wow. Close game. They got screwed by just Poggin. The only guy I managed to kill. Really lost it for him. Sneep says, don't forget to put a bucket in the shower and flush the toilet with the leftover wastewater in the bucket. I saw that on Extreme Cheapskates. Holy shit, there's being frugal and there's being concerned about wastewater, and then there is flushing the toilet with leftover shower water. I didn't even know there was such a show as Extreme Cheapskates. But boy, should I not be surprised. I'm guessing Extreme Cheapskates, and I am not saying this to be mean or flip in any way, is really probably like people with undiagnosed obsessive compulsive disorder, or obsessive and compulsive disorder, the TV show. And let's both romanticize and roll our eyes at these folks that probably are suffering. Oh, shit! Oh, diarrhea. Pesky wearing witches' robes, getting me with the fizz bomb from above. Buttholes. These guys are destroying us. Megmax getting me with that tri-slosher. Sneeps asks if Splatoon 3 is worth picking up. I've never played any of the Splatoon games, but they look like fun. Good question, Sneeps. Great question. I love it myself. I am not in any way, shape, or form a multiplayer guy. I don't play any other multiplayer games really at all. I played some Halo back in high school, like everybody, but I don't play any other first-person shooters or any battle royales or anything like that. The only time I really ever get into multiplayer, online multiplayer games is Splatoon, and I love it so. If you are similarly skeptical about multiplayer shooters, is one worth trying. And also, if you are just like the idea, damn, double damn, something new in this space. I think Splatoon is so much fun. I just love the idea of an online game with shooter mechanics that isn't necessarily violent, doesn't have the idea of... not because I don't love violent video games. Fuck no, dude. Shirt. Love some violent video games. Give them to me. I'm playing the God of War on PC right now. I'm happy to rip Doom's arms off and decapitate him with their own skeleton hands or whatever. Totally on board for that, but really, in multiplayer games, if your only real option is a gun blowing away other people, And while I do enjoy that, I love it in games, man, I will probably play even the new Call of Duty single player at some point. God only knows why, but I will. Oh, the reason is because they're super fun. There's something incredibly... Wow, we went under the predicted 29%. I'm going to take a break here. So this game has all of that awesome, fun shooter mechanics you like. It's just fun to aim a reticule at things and hit a trigger. There's something weirdly, very primally satisfying about that. But here, instead of just another big assault rifle, you've got a toilet that throws bubbles at people. How great. Love it. And you're spreading paint instead of bullets. It's not about who's killing the most people. It's about who has the most territory at the end. It's just a novel twist on familiar mechanics, and it's has a lot of rough edges, being a Nintendo product. All the stuff that you probably love from other multiplayer games is going to be noticeably absent here. But that was the long-winded answer to yes, it's great. Okay, well, and with that answer, and with our last annihilation there, and my voice on the very edge of maintaining its ability to hold together, and SecChat69.site's like hot photo my sister recommendation, we'll use that as an excuse to say, it's been so fun splatooning with you guys. Wish me luck at Terrifier 2 tonight. I hope I don't pass out. I'll let you know if I do. Otherwise, I'll see all you wonderful folks back here next week for some more Splatoon, some more weed, and more liking hot photo of my sisters. Have a great weekend.